very faded. In certain areas, very faded. Okay, so this is supposed to be very faded, and it's also supposed to be very, very dirty. You know, horrifically dirty, and it's going to be very faded, supposedly. So, I'm going to open this up, and I'll have to tip this here so I can see what I'm doing. Right. Here's the item. Still packaged. Right. This is the original packaging that I sent it in. This has actually got a bit of blue spray. You can probably just about see it. It's blue spray from, it's there. Let's see where it is. It's actually blue spray from spraying the side of that. So I can prove that it's the original packaging, so the item should be in fact the same. So try not to cut anything here. Right. Right, so this is me undoing what he says is very faded and it's very dirty. Right. Okay. Just make sure I've got that number, because if I need to go back and check when I signed for this, you see the actual time. So it won't be on for a day or so, obviously, because I've only just signed for it. Right, nearly there. Right, so there's the paperwork that I sent with it, which gave him the description. And supposedly it's all faded and completely horrific and stuff like that. Right, this is the figure because I can see by the top of his head straight away. Right. There is the figure. I'm going to try and get him in the light now. Right, instantly he is freestanding because the joints are fine. Right, here is the figure. Right, trying to find his head now. Right, I'm looking for any wear on his head, but the paint has flaked away. In fact, it's so clean there's actually a little bit of lint on there from where I dusted his head. Right, as you can see, there is no paint worn off his head at all. For a collector, that is quite seriously good, and that is literally, there's a bit of light on top of his head there. As you can see when I go, it's not warm, just light, just there. There, that. Right. I'm trying to get him in the window in the... Right. Now the collar is supposed to be ripped. Right, there's a little bit of wear on his shoulder, which I did say there was a bit of wear. Now look. This is really close, it's actually going out of focus. Right. There is no fading on this, and I did say because it is nylon kind of fibre. You can see that. You can't get any bloody closer than this. I mean, look at that. There is no fade marks on there at all. It's not faded anywhere. Right, and I'm just going to get the box and the girder. Right, okay. Right. There he is. He is freestanding. There is no fade marks on there. There is no wear on the hair. He's freestanding. He is holding his girder, and as you can see, the rubber is still on the arm and it's not broken. And just to do one last thing, which I might have to bring down so you can see. Right. Head across. It's difficult to try and do this with a and look at the screen, but we'll do it that way. He's lifting the girder and he's not dropping it either. There, look. Where is the wear? Where is the dirt? Shoes, socks, original accessory, the hand grips, the button works. If I can get his eye in, you won't be able to see. Ah, you might actually. There, look, you can even see through his eye. Right, there you go. Look, if that was damaged, or you wouldn't be able to see through that. You can see my dynamo chair there. Even the eye. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that item, and yet eBay, without seeing it, backed a person who said this was all covered in dirt, really dirty and very faded in places, and there's loads of wear on this figure. Now if you can tell me, any collectors of $6 Million Man stuff, that a second edition boxed $6 Million Man in that condition wasn't worth the £30 that I put it for, and it was sold to a non-collector who didn't look at anything else, bought it and just didn't want it, and is allowed to write bad feedback and just lie to eBay and just about the quality of that, because there is nothing wrong with that. And if I took that, well, if I put this on YouTube and somebody wants to buy it, then it is going to be relisted, because there is no paint wear on the hair, arm rubber complete, it lifts, you got the girder, which is hard to find now, the original socks, original shoes, still clean, trousers, it's got the original badge on, and look, where is the wear on that? Where is the dirt? No wear on his head, and you can even see through his eye. Nothing wrong with that description on eBay. Somebody lied, and eBay back liars. I'm going to put the one that was very faded and supposedly dirty, which is there. As you can see, there is nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I mean, as you can see, look, there's just nothing wrong with it. And if you put it up against what the colour should be, which is along there, it's the same, look. Nothing wrong with it at all. I just thought I'd quickly show, because the collar was supposed to be ripped. Right, there is the collar, and you can't get much closer than this. Look, not even detached or anything. Look, where's the rip? This is supposed to be ripped. Okay, look, nothing, just lies.